Very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to Vogan's Global Weather Report for Sunday, the 26th of June. Looking at the 2-minute temperature anomalies globally today, we've got some fairly widespread cool, actually, interestingly enough, across North America. There is a 50-50 across South America, I would say. Eye-catching is the below normal across Antarctica. We're actually sitting on a full 3 Celsius below normal, according to the GFS, for today in Antarctica. And we've got several cool spots as well, including the British Isles, Spain, France. Of course, this time last week we were talking about all-time record temperatures and the hottest June day on record for France. What a difference a weekend makes here. We're also talking about a cool Turkey, and even interestingly parts of Syria and into some parts of the Middle East. You can see here a cool area, plenty of heat, of course. North Africa extending up into Central and Eastern Europe, up into Scandinavia as well, where temperatures have been knocking the door of 30 Celsius over the last couple of days. Got a significant cool pocket here across western portions of Russia as well, but there is a large swathe of the northern hemisphere in particular that is sitting above normal, even Australia also. But it's been very noteworthy, some of the temperatures that we've been seeing coming out of the Middle East and also East Asia, where temperatures have been reaching remarkable levels indeed. So Japan has officially recorded its earliest and first ever June 40-degree day. That was recorded in Gunma Prefecture, should I say, I think during the course of yesterday. So this is a new June record for the country of Japan, and we also seen the earliest 35.4 degree reading in Tokyo, third highest temperature ever recorded in the month of June here. China, parts of China, mid-40s almost. Remarkable heat across this region of the world as well. But interestingly enough, in stark contrast, this is a tweet that I put out yesterday afternoon, because the difference between yesterday afternoon's temperatures across southwestern portions of France versus the same day last weekend, so last Saturday. So while we've got widespread 17s, 18s and 19s along the Bay Biscay coast of France, this was the temperatures yesterday last week, and they had 41.9, 41.7, 42.9, and just the contrast between the two Saturdays is quite remarkable, actually. And I thought that would be something that I was disappointed I forgot to share in yesterday's video, actually. But looking at the year-to-date temperatures here, a couple of interesting things to note. I would say that the two Americas, both North and South America, running overall cooler than normal since the beginning of the year up until the 25th of June. Amazing how warm it's been across Europe, across the north of Asia, cool across Mongolia, cool across much of China, if you notice here. India as well below normal. And I think one of the biggest standouts is actually Africa. It's been a cool first half of the year in the African continent here. Plenty of warmth, yes, but there is also some very noteworthy cool regions as well, and fairly large scale cooling as well. We'll look in the next global weather report at the sea surface temperatures as well, and how they're alternating, they're changing as we go through the year so far. Of course, I've reported in the previous video that we've seen a bit of a cool down in the North Atlantic, and it'll be interesting to see how that perhaps responds to the atmosphere during the second half of the summer, through the autumn, and then eventually in the winter season. But certainly there is a lot of interesting things. There's a lot of weird weather patterns going on around the world as well. No getting away from that. Plenty of heat, but there is, like I say, pockets of cool also Very dense fog yesterday morning. Driving down the A99 between Wick and Helmsdale, it was actually very hard to even see in the front of the windscreen yesterday morning. So very dense fog actually during the course of yesterday. Wind speeds, by the way, over Cairngorm 70 miles per hour. Wind chill of -3. With an air temperature of 4.3 Celsius. Of course, we've got an area of low pressure at the moment close to Ireland, bringing cool, wet conditions here. This was a few days ago, actually, a tweet by Mika, based, I believe, in Finland, and they had some very significant heat up into the Arctic Circle, 32 Celsius, away up in the north of Scandinavia and Finland, as you can see here. Just trying to see if there's any more interesting things to speak about this morning. Plenty of wet weather, area of low pressure. The pressure's starting to come up somewhat, but we've still got a very noteworthy weather system just to the west of Ireland, bringing a spell of very heavy, persistent rain up the eastern side of the Republic of Ireland, through Northern Ireland, pretty much under that blanket of rain, southwestern fringes of Scotland, Anglesey, as you can see here. It's a wet day. So yeah, summer is delayed, especially across Ireland in particular, where it's not been a particularly warm beginning the summer, that's for sure. Looking at the rainfall of the GFS ensemble, upcoming 7 days, wetter than normal, firmly wetter than normal across the Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland, a good swathe of Scotland, drier than normal if you notice here across southeast England, northern France, wetter than normal, central and eastern France, western Alps, Germany, Scandinavia, drier than normal elsewhere, as you can see here. The chart is actually currently updating, so I can't actually go beyond the upcoming 7 day period. Looking at the 500 millibar height chart here, you can see here that we've got low pressure dominating the pattern across much of the UK. We may try to sneak in some heat from the east, but overall it looks as if low pressure is going to be dominant. Plenty of heat under that ridge over northeastern portions of the continent. We'll manage to skip on to day 5 through 9, and you notice here that we start to lose the deeper trough, but still we've got a neutral height field at 500 over the British Isles and Ireland, if you notice here. So largely that would indicate plenty of heat further east, south, and even possibly north as well. 2 meter temperature anomalies here, you can see here, upcoming 5 days below normal across Ireland, across Northern Ireland. A decent swathe of see the western flank of the UK cooler than normal, closest to the low pressure, of course. East coast slightly warmer than normal, if you notice, but all the heat is across the further east across Europe here. Interesting how below normal Iberia, France is as well. So yeah, a lot of interesting, weird, wacky things going on at the moment. I do appreciate the fact that you watched the video once again today. Please like, share, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue to watch this odd weather pattern as we go forward. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll hopefully be back again tomorrow with more. Bye for now.